Hello, everyone. My name is Andrew Hall, and you are watching an episode of The Best Advice Ever. The Best Advice Ever is a show where awesome people come on and talk about the best advice they ever got. Now, we might be ripping up the script here because with me today is Reverend Brother Heathen. He is an exceptionally funny guy. He's been on my channel before, and I am honored, sir. I am honored to have you on Best Advice Ever. How are you today?
I am wonderful. The honor is mine. Are you kidding me? You are a comedic god, and you are pouring your blessings upon my person, just speaking to me and having these conversations. So I am the one, and the Church of Heretics, of course, are honored to be on your show today, Andy. Thank you so much. Thank you for the opportunity to tell you some stuff. Please go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Well, my eyes and ears, we feel honored for you to be here too. I have to tell you, we had a conversation.
Oh God, look at us just like jerking each other off.
That's right.
Wait a minute. You reach around me, I reach around you. Everyone's having a great time. That's all that matters, is that we're having a great time. Really,
this is
at the end, we're gonna have a great time. Always a great time. Always fun. Let's do this, Andy. Come on, let's do this. I'm ready.
All right. Well, let's get this party started.
Yes. Let's
Reverend,
do it. Yes.
Brother Heathen,
yes.
What was the best advice you ever got?
Oh, best advice ever. I really wish you hadn't thrown this on me. I haven't had a chance to really think about it, but you know what? I don't even need to think about it, Andy, because it is the easiest, the most dramatic advice ever that changed my life. That I was just a struggling young man. I was going nowhere. It was awful. It was awful. It was hard. It was hard times. My mom and I had just moved into a new town, and money was tight. Couldn't afford a lot of things. I was getting picked on at school by this rich kid at school. His name was Tawny. Yes, Tawny. Tawny and his gang. Oh, they're awful. They're awful. They made my life hell. Andy. It was awful. But then I met this wonderful person that just changed my life forever. And he lived in my apartment complex, and he took a shining to me. And his name, of course, was Manny the Muffin. Well, his official name is Manford Muffins, but his friends know him as Manny the Muffin. And he taught me one important thing. And that important thing is to stay moist. Stay moist. It's the most powerful 2 words that has been bestowed upon my life. It changed me. He took me under his wing. Manny took me under his wing. And he taught me the ways of the moistness. He taught me how to stay moist. And it was a grueling task. It was awful. Oh, it was, but I learned. He got me to paint his fence, and one time to wash his car, and he'd be like, moist on, moist off. And of course I had a towel and moist on, moist off. And he taught me the ways of the moistness. And and then the Tawny, and there was this there was a moistness competition. And before that, I forgot. I got back at my bullies. It was the Halloween dance, and I wanted to show them how to stay moist. And I poured water on them, and then they chased me, and I was on my bike, and they pushed me off a hill, and I cried, and then I got my revenge at the moistness competition, where I kicked him in the fucking face. And then his coach went over, and then his coach went over and broke his second place trophy, and Tawny was getting beat up by his coach. And then Manny went over to him and went, "Hey, stay moist." And then they realized they should have stayed moist. And then we went out for milkshakes afterwards. But yeah, it changed my life to stay moist.
Reverend Brother Heathen, with
Yes.
all due respect,
Yes.
that sounds a lot like the plot of the Karate Kid. I mean, with the muffin thrown in.
What? The Karate Kid? Is this, what is that?
Moist on.
What is that?
Moist off.
Is that like some guy that you know?
Well, that was a rather popular movie.
It was a movie?
It was a movie, right?
Did anyone actually see this movie?
Millions.
I've never heard of it. Never even heard of it.
With
no, anyways,
too.
Don't you have questions you want to ask me about staying moist, Andy? Like, can we stop talking about movies, please? I'm talking about staying moist. Can we stand? I'm not trying to be rude, Andy, but like, I know this is your show, and you can edit this out if you want afterwards. But I didn't think this was a movie show, Andy. Can we please go forward, please? Can cut this out, please? Editor, can you cut this out, please?
And I do have these questions, which you kindly gave me before the show. I guess this is my questions.
Shut up. No. Shut up, Andy. You're ruining the bit. It's your questions you're asking me about staying moist.
Okay, this is the questions. My questions.
Yes, your question. You have questions to ask me about staying moist? Yes, I would. I have no problem answering any questions about staying moist, and so that people know whether this is appropriate to stay moist or not. Yes.
Does staying moist apply when your family is stressing you out?
Yes. Your family's stressing you out? Absolutely. Stay moist. It's the only thing you can do. Just stay moist.
In terms of staying moist, does it assist you when you don't know what to do with your life?
Yes. I know young people today, it's a tough world out there, and it's hard to know what to do. And really, I feel you. But the first thing you need to do, get an education. Now, don't even get an education. Don't worry about that shit. It's overblown. Stay moist. Stay moist, young man. Stay moist, young lady. Stay moist, whatever pronoun you choose to use. Stay moist.
So tell me this. How does staying moist help you when your boss is giving you grief at work?
Oh, man. That's tough. Because your boss has your money, man. He's your money. You got to do what you got to do. And sometimes the only thing you can do, you want to get angry, you want to just punch that fucking asshole right in his goddamn teeth. But no. Stay moist, young man, young lady, and whoever else. Stay moist, young person.
Now, sometimes people try to body shame you. When someone calls you fat, how does moist help?
Oh God, that's gotta hurt. I know sometimes the Reverend's been called fat. Me, I've had moments where I get a little bit too much, and right now it's okay. The only thing you can do, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You are not your body. You are not your body. Don't worry about it. Stay moist. It's okay. You're awesome still. And you don't need to worry about that. Stay moist. You're beautiful.
Your girlfriend or boyfriend dumps you, and you can't get a new girlfriend or boyfriend, a new romantic partner.
Oh, man, that's tough. Yeah, there's a lot of people, especially these incels. You know what? I wish I could talk to every single incel. If I had the time and I could, I would sit down with every single one of them. And I would tell them, stay moist. It's okay. It's okay. Stay moist.
When your aunt walks in on you and you're masturbating.
Oh, gosh. Yes. Wow. That's going to be really embarrassing for me when that happened to me. It was awful. I mean, that's really an embarrassing thing that can happen to a young person in a time of growth and sexual curiosity and everything. And you might be ashamed, but it's okay. It's okay. It's normal. It's all right. And your aunt not being able to look you in your eye for a couple of weeks afterwards and you shamefully hide your head can be a thing, yes. But the best thing you could do is stay moist.
Does the moisture help you keep your head up high under these circumstances?
Yes, it does. Keep your head up high. Keep your head up high. Be like a duck. Be like a duck. On the surface of the water, the duck is serene and moist. But underneath the water, the duck is paddling and it's crazy. You stay moist. Stay moist.
It's like you're on top of the muffin.
Yes. On top
Right
of the
there.
muffin. That is the only way Manny's muffinness and moistness can be poured upon your life, is by staying moist.
What about when you're constipated?
Oh, gosh. Yes. That's tough. That's tough. Definitely stay moist, but definitely get some fiber, maybe a little water. Definitely add water. That comes back to the moistness. It always comes back to the moistness. You're probably lacking a lot of water. Hence, moistness, metaphorically and physically, you need to add to your life.
How about when someone makes fun of your girly drink?
Oh, this happened to me one time, and this is when I'd really come into my moistness. And I will explain this afterwards. And this is a good segue to when you stay moist and you learn the lessons of moistness. And later, when I was a graduate of the moistness, Manny taught me the ways of the fuckery. And the ways of the fuckery are lethal. They're lethal. And I just come into it. Oh man, I was not ready. I didn't realize it. And I was out in the wild. I just learned the moist fuckery. And I was like just raring to let it go. And I was drinking a Palm Bay. They're delicious. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. But this girl comes up to me and she starts, look at your vagina. You drink. First of all, I don't think it's an offense to say that I have a vagina. Vaginas are amazing. They're amazing. Amazing moist factories. Moist. That's best. I don't consider it an insult. But oh man, I moist fuckeried that situation and I turn it around and I just started talking about how amazing my vagina was. It was like, oh, it smelled like potpourri and fresh flowers and her vagina. And I said, you're just jealous because your vagina is like an old garbage dump. Mine looks like, a beautiful sculpture and yours looks like a shot squirrel. Oh, 5 minutes. She was obliterated. She held her head in shame and she never said a goddamn thing about my drink afterwards. It was beautiful. When you are one with the moist fuckery. But I don't want to get into fuckery because that's a whole different situation. I just want to concentrate. Right now, this is too much. Just start with staying moist. Okay. Fuckery is just like next level, advanced moistness levels. And I don't want to. I am a master. That is why there's only one Reverend Brother Heathen and all other imitations are nothing. Because they might be moist and they might be dabbling in fuckery, but truly they haven't learned to put it together in this beautiful casserole of, I don't even have words. It's like a John Lee Hooker song. It's like, yeah. He would just put in words. He didn't have words. He just used sounds. And that's
last question.
Yes, please. Yes.
Moisture, and how does it affect you when the instructions to transform your Optimus Prime doesn't make any sense?
Oh God, there's not. I'm telling you, you make fun of my dead mom. Okay, whatever. I make fun of my dead mom. You insult me. Say I have a small penis. Oh God, yeah. Okay, whatever. I'm the first one to step up in line and talk about my little ding dong. It's okay. It's all right because I got other skills. It's all right. But fucking Transformers, they give you the little instructions and my eyesights are going on and I can't figure it out. And I know you want it when you're trying to transform it, and you know, like especially the Optimus, and you know it's gonna be a really cool truck, and it's got a really cool robot mode, and you can't do it. Just stay moist. Stay moist. Go on YouTube channels. Oh my God, it fucking works out. Look at that shit. Oh, wait. Shut up, Andy. He's gonna say it. You're laughing. Stop it. Shut up. Wait, hold on. I know. Wait, hold on. Oh, he's going to say it. You goddamn cocksucker. You say it. You say the line. had to do was, did you hear it? He said it. He said it. You fucking took your time, Optimus. You try your best. You do your best.
Yeah.
You go to work every day. You say goodbye to them in the morning. You say, be good. And you do your best. You play with them when you don't. I am not a bad Transformer owner.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. But you know what? We're running out of time, and I just want to make sure that I know there's a lot of fun with this. There is, but it really is that there is a lot of truth. I know it's by laughing about it and this concept of staying moist, it really is. It is really something that changed my life, in the sense that staying moist is being able to accept situations that happen to you, but not being defined by them. We all go through shit. We all have stuff that happens to us, and sometimes it can destroy us. And sometimes things that happen in our lives can really have a hard effect on us. And sometimes, no matter what, we always have a choice of how we react to it and how we let it define us. And this isn't in a sense of taking away from real trauma and real things that happen. Yes, these stuffs happen. And I'm always the first advocate for someone to feel their feelings. Don't let anyone ever shame you for feeling depressed or whatever. Oh, just, shrug it off. No, it's okay. The shit happens, and it's all right. It's all right to feel those feelings. But just because you feel like shit doesn't mean that you are shit. And that's what I try to stress. The stuff that happens in our lives, just don't personalize it. You're an amazing person no matter how you feel and what's happening to you.
You want to tell me the moment that you really took that to heart?
I think it was after probably I had been at a company for about 10 years. And I was bullied a lot. And I was kind of put in a foreman position, but I didn't have any powers of a foreman. I run CNC machines. I'm a tool and die maker. And I was run around and everything. And I was really treated like shit. People would get in my case because I think it's just like you work a little too hard and people get upset about that. And that's what my new owner said now. But after that moment, when I decided to leave, because someone was like screaming at me to fuck off because I was doing my job and I was making too much noise in his opinion. After that point, I made this decision. I wasn't going to I was going to value myself and know my value and not let anyone take that away and choose how I'm going to react to stuff. And it works online too. And then when I say fuckery, so this is a hand-in-hand thing. It's about not letting things define you. And with the fuckery, it's about the actions. It's about what you choose, how you you choose how you react. So like online, sometimes when someone calls you an idiot or whatever else like that, first of all, do not let an external event dictate how you feel about yourself. And then give them back something that they don't expect. At that point, when someone calls me an idiot, I just blow them kisses. I'm like, oh, or I'll say something nice. That's really nice grammar. You got it. Because
somehow we started off talking about moisture and ended up talking about stoicism, I think. Somehow.
I don't know what it's called, but all I know it works. And because I had every reason under the sun for so many years to feel shitty about myself.
Yeah.
And then I just chose to start using my perceived weaknesses as my strengths. And it's just about flipping the script. Really, if I had to simplify all of it, it's about flipping the script. Yeah. And taking charge of your life. And no matter and still changing your life no matter how you feel about yourself. No matter, because depression is real.
Yeah.
It's a real thing. And I've been there too many times in my life. And I just got sick of it.
Yeah.
And you just use that anger as an energy to move forward and just say enough's enough. And something cracked in the old Reverend's head and never been the same since. So, we're getting late. I know this is like a 20-minute conversation, old Andrew. Can we, do you mind if I promote my show?
Please promote away, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, for all you folks, you obviously watch Andy because you appreciate a good chuckle. You appreciate a good deep belly laugh that comes from watching an expert at work. Well, I'm a novice trying to be an expert. And I have a great show with my partner, Trent. We have skits, we have headlines, we make fun of people that are doing really bad things in the public. And we have cartoons, and we have all kinds of craziness, and there's always laughs. I give the Jimmy guarantee to every new listener and viewer of our show that if you don't enjoy our show and you don't laugh at least once, you DM me. I will go on your Facebook wall. I will put Jimmy Lou is the Reverend Brother Heathen. Jimmy Lou is an unfunny fucker, and he should be ashamed. I will shame myself on your wall. No problem. And the great thing is we're under the TANG Network, which is the Atheist Network group, which is a great group of atheist YouTubers who have amazing content, and we're working to have content. We have content every day of the week. Atheists, we're trying to build a community. We're trying to build a community of like-minded folks because we all feel the same, that there's increased worry about what these religious nutbars are doing. And they're trying to change laws, and they're trying to take over. And we need to be constantly speaking out. And speaking out, no better way than having a wonderful conference in October 8th, 9th, and 10th. Sorry, October 9th and 10th at Fort Wayne, Indiana. We are having the Atheist Conference of, I want to say, ever. This could possibly be under one roof the greatest atheists and most handsomest and beautifulest atheists going under one roof, October 9th and 10th, Fort Wayne, Indiana. Headliner, Seth Andrews. Are you kidding me? Dave Warnock. Oh my gosh. Anthony Magnabosco. So many more. Please. And our show, Faith Not Included, if I failed to mention, is our show. We are closing out the conference. We're closing out the conference. We're bringing the Church of Heretics, Faith Not Included, all live. And it's going to be just a blast. Just a blast.
So I'm going to throw the link to where you can get tickets and information in the description. Andrew. So all of you can check it out.
Thank you.
All right. Well, Reverend Jimmy, I feel like we're on a first name basis.
Yeah, absolutely, Andrew.
Reverend Jimmy, this has been a lot of fun, brother.
Oh, me too. I always love coming on your shows. I always love coming on our shows.
Fantastic. Well, thank you everyone for watching this episode of Best Advice Ever.